This episode is powered by Nutria, India's first AI-powered app. A health app built by people who actually live this mess of a lifestyle. No calorie shaming, no perfection police. Just mindful eating, real food, and small wins that add up. Nutria, progress, not perfection. Hey, hello, namaste, and how have you been? How has your week been? Okay, so before we begin, I have a small confession to make. There's a voice note on my phone, and it's about 2 minutes and 40 seconds long. And it was recorded for someone I haven't spoken to in over a year, and I never sent it. And here's the strange part. I think about that voice note more than I think about conversations I actually finished with people. More than the birthdays of people that I need to wish. More than the fights that I've resolved. Now, why is that unfinished thing taking up so much of room in my head than the finished one? And it's true for most of us, There are a lot of things which are unfinished which take up a lot of space in our heads. Now, I was reading about this recently, and it's called the Zeigarnik effect. And the story behind it is really, really interesting. Back in the 1920s, a Russian psychologist named Bluma Zeigarnik was sitting in a cafe in Vienna with her professor, watching the waiters work, and she noticed something odd. The waiters could remember insanely complicated orders. Table 6 wants their schnitzel with extra lemon, no mushrooms, the coffee with whipped cream on the side, not on top. But the moment the bill was paid, gone, ask them 5 minutes later what table 6 ordered, and they'd just blink. So she went and tested it properly in a lab. She gave people a bunch of small tasks. She divided them in groups. Now, what were the findings? People remembered the interrupted tasks almost twice as well as the completed ones. Our brain basically treats an unfinished task like an open tab. It doesn't file it away. It keeps a little thread of attention running in the background, quietly tugging at us until it's closed. Now think about how much of our life runs on open tabs. The call you keep meaning to make to your grandmother probably, or your aunt, but somehow it's been 3 weeks. The dabba you left half-cooked because the pa cut right when the tadka was going. The hum baad mein baat karte hain, we'll talk later, that never actually became baad mein or later. The apology you rehearsed in the shower 40 times and never said out loud. Even our festivals are full of it. You don't just do Karwa Chauth, you complete it. Moon and all. Adhura Kaam has a lot of weight in our culture, and we have a phrase for it because we feel it in our bones. And I think that's why so many of us walk around a little more tired than we should be. Not from what we are doing, but from what we haven't closed. Now, here's the thing I genuinely find comforting about the Zeigarnik effect. It's not a flaw. It's not your brain being dramatic. It's actually a survival feature. Your mind is trying to protect you from dropping something important. The discomfort is the point. It's supposed to nag you gently back to the door that you left open. Which brings me back to a line from the Gita. And I think about that a lot actually. Krishna telling Arjun, Karmanye vadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. You have the right to your effort, never to its fruit. For the longest time, I read that as don't get attached to outcomes. But lately, I've started understanding it a little differently. I think what it's also teaching us is the doing is what completes you, not the waiting for a result. So if you've been waiting, send the message. Have that hard conversation. Finish the sentence. The relief was never on the other side of the perfect outcome. It was on the other side of simply closing the loop. So here's a tiny homework for each one of us today. And especially for me, honestly. Think of that one open tab, one. And it doesn't have to be big. It could be a text you owe someone, a cupboard section that you feel you need clearing out. Maybe meaning to say sorry that's been sitting in your throat for months. Now, you don't have to solve all of it today, but you can begin somewhere. Because your brain isn't asking you to be perfect, it's just asking you to close the tab. Because your brain isn't asking you to be perfect, it's just asking you to close the tab. You know what? I think I'll just send the voice note to my friend. I think I should. Anyway, I'll speak to you again next week. Take good care of yourselves and bye for now.